Our next match.
The men's.
The men's. You know how I feel, bro. Go ahead. I'm going to let you introduce this one. I can't believe
men's Money in the Bank match.
Yep.
What can you say? What can you say? We had 6 competitors.
That's right.
All ready to put everything on the line to climb ladders, multiple. Because it just ain't going to be one ladder. It's going to be multiple ladders.
Right.
We had Seth Rollins in the match.
Boo.
We had Pentagon in the match.
Yay.
Andrade in the match.
Okay, yay.
L.A. Night.
Yeah.
We had El Grande Americano.
Honestly, I need that match between him and Dom. I need to see. I need to see
Two
them
heels,
go for.
I don't know if that's
I know, but we're talking about greatest luchadors. This dude's making a run, bro.
That's true. And then we had this guy who his career and his character have just flipped. Solo.
Yeah.
Solo is low key now the funniest dude maybe on the roster, right?
Man, I love Solo.
Solo is so funny and has adapted this character so quickly that if you notice, there was a point Braun Breaker was in the ring and later on in the match, and he looked at Solo and kind of did his, I got to say this. I'm all for the humorous Solo when we're doing promos.
Yeah.
Watching it during the match, it was funny, especially at the beginning where he's trying to do everybody's thing, like LA Knight and the Pound, and then I think I want that vicious Solo back, so I don't know how I feel about him doing it.
Yeah.
In the actual matches, but that's not my call. Obviously, I'm just going by being a fan. But is it entertaining? Man, he has hit a humorous level of it's just interaction with everyone right now, and it's funny. But I just don't know characterize if that's the right way to go about this in the ring, being Mr. Funny Guy.
Yeah, and R-Truth kind of spoke to that a little bit earlier this year of just like you start to, while you are having fun, while the crowd is accepting what's happening, you then start to put yourself into a box. You start to kind of put a ceiling over yourself because, you're looked at as the funny guy. And so when you're going up against somebody who has the title for however long, kayfabe kind of makes you think like this person shouldn't lose to Solo's funny, and
we don't want that.
There's a balance that has to be found, but I'm not gonna act like I'm not entertained. Because boy, that promo he cut where he was like, "Got your little bloodline here, huh?
Who are you? The right hand,
right hand man, Jey Uso.
Everything he does from the knock knees and the facial,
bro." Solo got jokes.
Yeah, Solo he's on point. Like I said, I'm not sure how I feel right now about that.
It's being
his character.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he'll find the necessary balance and get him to where he needs to be. But yeah, those 6 guys were trying to climb the ladder to success escalator style, as Biggie once said. You know what I mean? And grab this case and change everything. And they went about it. Man.
Yeah, they some of my I think some of my favorite spots were brought to you by the ladder that had Fireball whiskey all over it.
Let's talk about it.
All over it. We get it. They got a commercial before the match. They got a commercial during the match. It was crazy. I see you 7-Eleven with the turnbuckle logo, but that Fireball whiskey ladder got such a showcase. It was insane.
The other thing is people get so weird about being upset about. Like, what? Why do you care if a ladder says Fireball? The one thing I got to admit I don't love are all of the logos on the mat. I don't love it, but I'm not going to sit here and let it ruin something.
Right.
Like, I don't love it. Like, I don't. Just like Fireball on the ladder. I don't give a crap that it says Fireball, man.
Slim Jim on the tables.
But people want to complain about them.
Yeah, there was not one time during that match where I'm like, man,
if only
I know these ladies are killing it right now, but all I could think about is Elden Ring. Like I never bothered me.
Right? Yeah.
Man, I really want a Slurpee right now. I don't know what it is. Nothing. If you're watching the match, it shouldn't affect you. Seeing it in boxing, if you watch New Japan, that whole thing looked like graffiti. So it's okay, guys. but once again, we know who we're talking to. A lot of y'all on Twitter are probably machines anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But the Fireball whiskey ladder, saving the day, giving a lot of great spots. It was actually 2 ladders. There's 2 of them in there.
Yeah.
But when LA Knight puts El Grande Americano up the side of one of those ladders, and he ran up the ladder and went to, dude.
Yeah.
That spot, number one, could have went real bad.
Yeah.
Could have went real bad. That teeter nonsense can go bad.
Yeah, because it actually started off bad because he wanted to.
He's supposed to toss him.
I don't know how you call it, but flip him up to the ladder, and he couldn't get him up. So then he had to.
They didn't have enough room in that corner.
Yeah, it was too tight. But the climbing up to the ladder to get to, now we're leaning into the ladder, like that whole thing was, like you said, beautifully done. And then
just the idea of how if that ladder hits the ladder that's standing a little too hard, guys go flying.
Maybe not, because was it Andrade? Somebody was standing on the other side, so it kind of.
And you know what? Seth Rollins is at the bottom.
Seth is at the bottom of the other one. Yeah, he's holding the one that has the flip. So you really have to pay attention. But there was about 4 or 5 times I definitely saw ladies and the men doing the same thing when someone's climbing. Someone will kind of hook the ladder when they're laying on it, just to make sure it stays. One band, one sound. We all know what we're trying to get. Because we got to make sure we all get home safe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
so
you love to see it. You love to see that.
But it's so subtle that if you're not looking for it, you're not going to see it.
And I love that spot. It's a great spot. What else? What else?
It was just an A+ match, man.
Yeah, it's just so much happening in these matches.
Because I think going in, we kind of all understood when you looked at all of the names, like this was probably going to be Seth's, right?
Whether you
liked it or you didn't like it.
I didn't.
Story wise, no one else would have made sense going forward. But that being said, it was still a very enjoyable match.
Yeah.
And, at any time you do kind of get those moments where you're like, wait a minute, he ain't gonna get it. So, and that's all you want, really, right? Just help me continue to suspend my disbelief. Give me a thought that, oh, wait a minute, this isn't going to go the way I think it's going to go. And they did that.
There was a couple of times where I was like, oh, man, I hope we did not call Grande Americano pulling this off right now. Because it was a couple of times.
There was a few times. He had that speedy run, like you said, like that was it.
Yeah,
he had a few times where.
But there was a moment where I swore I saw a murder. When Braun Breaker came running down that ramp, he hit Grande Americano with
everything
he had. and Grande Americano did a flip off impact alone. And I thought, no, that's a dead body right there. I need to call Naomi out, get some of that yellow tape off of her.
Caution.
Yeah, because we need to chalk this boy out. He's done.
I think Chad Gable felt that Grande hit so hard.
His pal, having to watch one of his mentors,
reverberated to the locker room. Like Chad even felt that. That was
it was bad. But Braun Breaker, being the animal that he is,
just Bronson Reed
took the pop.
And by the way, it's like you claim that you're so anti this new faction, right?
Yeah, can't stand it.
But the thing is, you love Braun Breaker.
I love him.
And you love Bronson Reed.
I love him.
2 guys that you love, that you sat in this chair and said you love. Are you looking at the bigger picture? Knowing that now these 2 guys, like I said about Lyra, these guys are going to be elevated more just being with Seth and being with Paul Heyman. This is going to make them. So as someone who loves these 2 guys, in the big picture, you should really be okay with this.
I'll do you one further. I love Seth Rollins. I think it's stupid that Seth Rollins need more help. All right. That is just insane to me. Okay. And we're going to get to the solo spot and the Jacob and all that. But let me just say this, because he brought it up right now. Seth Rollins, whether he won that briefcase or not, is going to challenge for that title every other week. He's got 2 mountains of men with him all the time. He didn't need the briefcase. And now he just has even more power. And to the LA Knight fans, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. LA Knight is just proof, like just a living embodiment of a white man who's being oppressed in WWE. This is crazy. What more does this man need to do? I mean, my goodness. You want shirts? I sell them. You want the crowd talking about me? I got it. This is my third match in a row. Being an LA Knight fan is probably the worst right now. They don't know where to go. These people are just nomads, just roaming around. They have no home. They don't know what's going on. I feel for you. All right, I feel for you. And then Michael Cole with the I thought LA stood for Louisiana.
Yo.
What was that? Michael, can you chill?
I can remember the first time I called him Los Angeles Knight on the podcast, and people on our YouTube page were going nuts laughing. I was like, what did you think it?
Bro, like, Louisiana Knight.
Los Alamitos Knight? Like, what are we talking about?
Yo, Michael Cole, you're so unhinged talking about El Grande Americano, too.
First of all, you need to, like, the disrespect.
My God,
El
propaganda
Grande.
Pushing Michael Cole.
If it wasn't for McAfee there, like, reminding the rest of us that Cole's a little bit off, like, Cole's got beef with Gable, apparently, which is blinding him to the fact these two men don't even look alike. Like, Chad Gable had a black arm wrap on. El Grande Americano had a white armband.
Yeah.
Like, Chad Gable's like 5'9". El Grande Americano is definitely 5'10". Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You see it. You see
right
it.
There.
We're not blind, dude. And then, thank you, Pat, for bringing up. You think he's the only one that wears arm accessories?
Right.
Have
like
you
he's
not played
with a bad
2K
elbow
before in your life?
Right.
My God.
Oh, wait. He wears knee pads. Really?
How about that? He invented knee pads.
Like, it's just the disrespect.
Michael Cole.
Like,
focus on the match, bro.
Chad Gable had an incredible, we don't do stars, but I give him all the stars for the match at Worlds Collide. You think that man, after battling like Vikingo, would even have like the energy to go? Like, come on, Michael Cole.
Never got his props either.
No.
Never got his props from Michael Cole for what he did. And also, quick note, let me get you right here. Stephanie Vicaire. You did three. She did three. We'll get to Worlds Collide. But yeah, 3 matches in 20 hours.
Yeah, like insane.
The GOAT. But yeah, Michael Cole, chill out, bro.
Relax, bro.
Chill out, man.
Some respect in El. You know, I don't like El Grande anyway. You know that.
Yeah, I'm a Venti man myself.
But I'm still a little bit like, I don't understand how you disrespecting Master Gable like that. Like, these are clearly two different men. I'm pretty sure I saw blonde hair fall out of the back of El Grande's mask. Chad Gable ain't blonde.
Right. And so, who am I going to believe? Michael Cole or TJ Jefferson, who I see every day?
Every day.
Every day.
Well, at least once a week.
Yeah, I know. I talk to you every day, though. He just got me hyped, bro.
Like,
all right?
Maybe like 3 days a week.
Yeah, man. Pissing me off. Chad Gable, we even let him borrow his shoes. Whatever, man.
How much of a mensch was that? The man, TSA lost El Grande's, luckily just the boots, not the whole gear.
Yeah.
Chad Gable, like, feet a little bit smaller. He said El Grande stretched his boots out.
Yeah.
Because
toes in there bending.
They're not the same size.
No.
One guy's taller, one guy's got bigger feet. I don't understand how this is so hard. Like, anyway.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's Triple H do something, man. All right. But so there was a moment where Solo looked like he was going to get the dub. I really felt it because when Seth's guys came out, the whatever they want to call themselves, dude. No one knows. I saw some people calling them the Vision. The two weapons of mass destruction that he calls.
Love, by the way.
I mean, yeah, bro, just not together, all right?
You
got these animals in suits. They're beasts. Damn it, you got them in the shackles of the man.
They still rock it. Bronson's still rocking the fresh J's, though. So
every time. So then you got Bloodline 2.0, if they were still even called that. You got JC Mateo, and you got the Samoan Werewolf
coming out to
Jacob Fatu. Coming out to make the save. They protect Solo. Then you see Jacob set Solo up for victory. Solo didn't really like the ladder, so they got a taller ladder because he was never going to reach that briefcase. And then as he's going up
Which
the ladder.
ladder was that? Was that one marked too? Because I wasn't paying attention to what was written.
Yeah, I never noticed because who gives a damn?
Exactly.
And as Solo's going up the ladder, Jacob has a change of heart and grabs Solo's leg.
Well, first of all, then we go back to the humorous side of Solo.
Yeah.
He's climbing up the ladder, doing this thing, and then he goes to reach.
Can't seem to have motion.
Can't. And then he looks down. Jacob's got him by the calf.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? This was such
But before, he hit him with the new saying.
I hate you.
Wow, that was powerful.
Yeah, and I just
maybe we should say what got them to that point on SmackDown on Friday.
Yeah, let them know, because I feel so weird about this turn.
Yeah, man, because on SmackDown on Friday, JC and Solo are having a little bit of a conference between the two of them. They don't think Jacob's around, and basically Solo is saying that Jacob is all gas and no brains. He's stupid, and he's going to do whatever Solo says. And as they laugh and walk away, of course, Jacob was right around the corner, and he heard the whole thing, man, and that leads to what happened.
And I understand why it happened, but I just feel so weird, and it's probably because that segment between them and Seth's crew, they felt like faces for a second, for like a split second. Mm-hmm. That Bloodline faction felt like a face going up against Seth and his crew. And then when you see them about to prevail, you're like, oh, yeah, they do got turmoil. Mm-hmm. So it was a bittersweet moment, because Jacob is probably the most lethal baby face there is right now.
It's like I said on Instagram a few months ago, and this comment has been liked, I think, about 3,000 times. I don't even know whose page it is on. Okay. But I randomly said the Jacob Fatu face turn is going to be legendary.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to find that out, because Jacob destroyed Solo.
And Jacob is one of those guys, like, whoever's got the world title, man, hold it. Make sure you cherish every moment with it. Take pictures. Make sure your family get pictures with it, because when they make the decision to give that dude the world title, it's going to be a long time before anybody take that from him. So just
well, hopefully that holds true for the U.S. belt.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we saw what Gunther had the Intercontinental title in 666 days, which is crazy, by the way. That's a wild number.
Right?
That's a wild number.
How does that happen? Do they look? They can't plan far enough ahead and go, wait a minute, this is day 666.
Like you lost it on day 666.
We were going to put them on night 2, but now that would be 667. You're right. That's very strange.
Crazy. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So he's got some time, but right now that's what the focus is on. He helped Seth Rollins unintentionally get the victory, which was another moment where I thought, Seth is climbing the ladder for a long time. Another wide angle shot. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking we're going to hear and CM Punk come out,
or you thought you might hear, the piano.
Oh, come on, bro. We miss you, Chief. It's turmoil, bro. We need you. But completely throwing my, and he did that on Monday, completely throwing my CM Punk Money in the Bank idea out the window. Now we're just at the mercy of Seth Rollins. Monday Night Raw is tonight. And, we're just at the mercy of this crew, like I knew we were going to be at WrestleMania every week. This crew.
Hey.
Every week.
Like a great man once said, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, learn to love it. Okay, that's what you better do, my friend. All right, because I'm here for it. I'm here for Rollins. I'm here for Reed. I'm here for Steiner. I'm here for Heyman. I'm here for whoever they bring into the crew, because I don't think they're quite done yet.
Oh, my God.
I don't think they're done yet, Joe.
This is how people feel about LeBron, probably. How much help does Seth Rollins need? My God, is Brock coming back? Like, what is going on?
Seth deserves this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because Seth was the guy who did the right thing always. Remember the last few years, right? Cody comes back. They put him in the ring with Seth. Seth has to eat the pin. 3 matches, including a match where Cody had part of his muscles, his pec, ripped off of his body. Black and white. Remember all that?
Yeah, he had the bruised boobie.
There's no reason Seth should have had to take the pin in that Hell in the Cell. And he did. Seth did the job. He did the job for a while until the World Heavyweight Championship came. And then he took that belt and he elevated it to where it is now. And then after he lost it, he went back down a little bit. So Seth is a guy who I feel like he deserves whatever role he's at, whatever positions he's at, because he takes the L's when he has to. He takes the W's, obviously. He's the guy that you plug in and he's going to make anything work. And he's always there. So, you know what? I don't begrudge it. I'm here for it. I'm here for the story. I want to see where it goes.
Let me tell you, man. I love and respect Seth Rollins. I can count how many bad Seth Rollins matches there have been on a hand if you took 3 fingers away. Okay. He is the man. I get all that. He has prevailed without all this help before. So I don't want to hear this. Woe is Seth. He constantly comes back and he constantly wins. And now you've given him just nuke after nuke after nuke. And there is no stopping him. It's just nothing there. And I don't know what we calling this thing. You know, he called it the little blood or the little bloodline. Solo called it. I don't know if it's another version of the shield. You know, you got a crazy white guy, you got a dude with tribal tattoos from the island. Y'all could be the sword. I don't know if it's evolution. You're a revolutionary, so you can call it revolution. I don't know what it is, but I'm tired of it already, man. Okay?
Well, like I said,
I love listen, Kobe, probably a great guy.
You ready to take a nap.
Kobe,
if you're tired, then go take a nap.
Awesome dude. Think he's hilarious. Seth Rollins, the performer, one of the GOATs. He is the man. From Tyler to Seth, he is the man. But this character right now, I would rather eat my hat. I'd rather eat my hat
like I said,
to see him just successful right now. And I'm about to start boiling hats. Because, my God, he has everything laid out for him right now. And CM Punk, all the Pepsi in the world can't help him right now. Roman, please, Roman, come back home.
Are you mad?
You and Bailey.
You sound like you're mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm going to give you a cape so you can be super mad because I'm telling you right now.
I almost called you a slur.
Naysayer, please. Listen, get on board. The more you're fighting this dangerous allegiance, this dangerous revolution, the more I'm getting behind it. I got to be honest with you. I'm here for it.
You are toxic. All right.
I'm just saying. So, So Seth Rollins, he climbs the ladder.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, climbed the ladder of success, escalator style. He got the briefcase for the second time. Yeah. And now we're going to see what happens, and I'm here for it. I can't
Listen, in a perfect world, hey, Seth, use it on John. Use it on John, baby.
Ooh.
In a perfect world.
Come on.
I promise the pop will be crazy from here.
Now, what you're saying is a joke, but it makes sense because what is John Cena's, what is his mission right now?
Ruin wrestling.
Okay. Why did Seth Rollins put this group together? To save wrestling.
Okay.
He said he's the only one who can save wrestling.
Yeah.
John Cena is trying to ruin wrestling. So it makes sense to me, Seth. Why wouldn't you take your group and your focus and put it on the man who's trying to destroy what you claim you're out to save? Look, I ain't creative liberties. I don't write this stuff, but it kind of makes sense. If one dude wants to tear apart everything that you love and that you helped to build, why wouldn't you go after that man and get rid of him?
I got one word.
Creative liberties.
I got one word on why it won't happen. Netflix. They're like, we need somebody. And we need Paul Heyman. If y'all got John over there, we need to keep Paul over here, bro. He's not taking the group over there. But we shall see. Either way, I'm going to watch anyway, so who cares what the hell I'm talking about? Exactly. Where's the support? Where's the support?
I support you when I agree with you, but not when I don't agree.
This is black fatigue. Watch new episodes of No Contest Wrestling every Wednesday or listen wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to follow us at No Contest Wrestling Podcast on Instagram.